Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. In this module, I want to show you how to avoid a very common mistake when doing password protection. So I've got 4 sheets across the bottom there, January, February, March and total, and I'm just going to group these sheets and create a little spreadsheet and then put some passwords on it. So to group them, first of all, I'm starting on Jan, holding my shift key down and clicking on total. That will group them. It will say group at the top. Now, whatever I type on this first sheet will go through all the other sheets at the same time. So very quickly, I'm just going to type some stuff in here. Week 1 to 5, total, and then we'll just go income, expense and balance. Title can be sales and marketing. Want to merge and center that across the top. Want to put borders on all of this area. All borders. I want to color this bit in orange, and then a little formula here equals B3 minus B4, ticking that, pulling that over, and then doing the sum function there, which is alt equals to capture this information, ticking that, get my little black cross, double clicking it down, formatting all of this area to pounds, and that's all I want to do. So now if I go onto the total sheet, it should be exactly the same. As will March and February, everything's the same. I need to just edit the total sheet, so I'll get rid of those two and put Jan, Feb, March instead, and then just link these up, and then you can see how the password protection will work. So if I just go equals down to Jan, pick up the total in Jan, tick that, pull it down one, do the same for Feb, equals down to Feb, total, tick that, pull it down, and then March. So this is now all linked up. Everything will be picked up. If any figures enter in any of these sheets, the total sheet will pick it up. And I will just do Alt F1 key command to get myself a little chart and push that under there, like so. Now, I'm going to do that again. So I want a little chart on there, highlighting just that area, going insert, chart, 2D column, comes in, move it over, like so. Now, if I want to password protect this, this is what I do. I go across to the format area and I select protect sheet. Then I decide which of these items I'm going to allow people to be able to do without knowing the password. I'm going to give it a password, my first name, and I'm going to leave all the ticks off. Clicking OK to that, it will ask me to retype that, which I have done. And then this is now locked, which is great. Now on January, February and March, I need to allow people to type in this orange area. So the first thing I need to do is go to format and take the lock off for those orange cells, and then go back into format and protect the sheet. Now I'm not going to give it a password, but obviously if you don't give it a password, people can just undo it. But I should not be able to type in the white, but I should be able to type in the orange, which I can, which is good. Now I need to do the same for February and March. Now, before anybody says anything in the comments, you could actually group the sheets and do this format lock cells bit, but knock that off. But you'd still have to come into each sheet to do the protection. And then lastly but not least, March, and then format protect. I need to do the lock bit first. format lock off, format protect on. Now, so everything's okay. I can type in this. I can't type in the white, which is what I want. But what I can do is this. If I right click on that and delete this sheet, it's going to let me delete this sheet. I won't do it. I'll just cancel it off. I'll create a blank sheet and just show you what I mean. So if I password protect this blank sheet, password, okay, and then I go to delete that sheet, it will let me do it, which is really odd that you've passworded all this up. That's not a good English word. That you've put passwords on all of these sheets, but it allows you to delete them. To stop that happening, what you have to do, in addition to what you've just done, is you have to go File, and then under Info, you've got Protect Workbook. In there, you need to click on Protect Workbook Structure. You give that a password as well. Okay. Typing it in again. Okay. And then if I right click on March or any of them, I don't even have delete as an option. It's grayed out. For me to delete anything, I would have to go back into File, Info, and then I would have to click onto Protect Workbook, Workbook Structure, and put the password in to unprotect it, which I won't do. Now, if you forget your password, let's say I forgot this, the way I've done it, I could just copy this out. So I could highlight that, copy, get myself a new file, and paste it in there. And when you paste it in there, you can type. So that's one way of getting that out. I'll just close that down. Don't save it. Now, if I password protected that slightly differently, go unprotect sheet and type my name. Now, if I protect it without the ticks at all, I'll take the ticks off. I won't bother with the password, but you'll see what happens. If that's how it's been protected, I can't actually select anywhere to copy it. And if I right click, everything that I need to copy is grayed out. That's because of that other sheet protecting the workbook structure. Now, in that case, if you've lost the password and it's been protected like that, you will have to go into the registry and get the password off. And that's fairly easy to do, only if you've got admin permissions. But that's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can stop people deleting sheets that have been password protected. So hopefully that information is of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.